Bragging white CNT.
Okay, my top five, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if we interview a lot of people are gonna definitely say Pac and Biggie are number one and number two. So for me, I'm gonna set them aside and say that Pac and Biggie are definitely God and Jesus of the rap game, no matter what. That's how I feel. So my top five is gonna be not including them because they already speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're both passed away. Rest in peace to them. You know what I'm saying? So to me, Pac and Biggie are God and Jesus. That's how I feel. My top five, coming in at number five, I gotta say DMX, man. I mean, I do want to say an honorable mention because I feel like if he was still alive, he really didn't get to put in a lot of work, but I feel like if he was still alive, maybe it'd be debatable for my top five. I do want to give a shout out to Big Pun, though, lyrically. You know what I'm saying? He was a beast. But since DMX, you know, made more of a name for himself while being alive, I feel like I gotta go with DMX number five. I just relate to him so much, man. My favorite song by him ever is Slipping, Falling, I Can't Get Up. Man, he helped me through some of my darkest times of my life, so I gotta put him at number five. You know what I'm saying? Shout out DMX. Number four, you know what I'm saying? I know they ain't they own I know they're their own individual selves, but you know what I'm saying? Me growing up, they were my favorite group of all time, so I always considered them as one because you know they all were in harmony with each other. So like Bone Thugs and Harmony is my number four because, man, they were just my favorite rappers growing up, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I got to put them at number four. Bone Thugs, Busy Bone, Crazy Bone, Lazy, Wish, Flash, all of them. They were all cold to me, you know what I'm saying? And they all, just like how below, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all brought their best into one, you know what I'm saying? And that's how they were the coldest group ever, you know what I'm saying? To me. But, number three, I got to go with Nas, you know what I'm saying? God's son. Shout out to Nas. He was definitely a 90s artist who definitely brought a lot to the game, and he's in my top five for sure. Number three. Number two, I gotta say Jay-Z. Number two, Jay-Z, because he's got all platinum albums. I think he's one of the artists, all platinum albums. He's got what, 15 albums or so, and they're all platinum. Come on, man, he gotta be up there. You know what I'm saying? And number one, I gotta go with your boy Eminem. Slim Shady is number one, and he was definitely one of my favorites growing up. You know what I'm saying? He was that crazy. He had that dark humor and crazy side of him, and I just related to that, being a crazy white boy myself. You know what I'm saying? And being young, I think that's what influenced me more. You know what I'm saying? I would say Pac and Biggie would be number one and number two, but I feel like man, to me they're God and Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if everybody's going to say their top five, you know what I'm saying, everybody would mention Pac and Biggie as one and two, so I kind of wanted to set myself apart and just be like, man, they're God and Jesus of the rap game to me. So Pac and Biggie are definitely, man, that speaks for itself. So I had to go with my top five being Eminem number one, Jay-Z number two, Nas number three, Bone Thugs and Harmony number four, and DMX number five, and an honorable mention, Big Pun. So there you have it, folks.